So you got back together with that person, and now what? Now, now what? What do I say? How do I say it? Is this too much? Is this not enough? Is this appropriate? Is this not appropriate? Is this, how do we move forward from here? How are they feeling? What's going on? I'm here to tell you. The Knight of Wands is out here showing me where this person is ready to begin moving forward with this connection. I do see where there is a lot of playful and intimate energy around the two of you, especially even in the communication feels very significant in the connection and the ways that the two of you show that to each other equally. I am seeing where the more that the two of you can continue to focus on how you move forward in this connection that best shows each other a genuine intention and not just the more fun and playful and flirtatious, but the I feel the same way. You do too? And there's a lot of that reciprocity and mutual understanding that is here, just kind of flowing freely, not only through the emotion of the connection, but the actual material efforts that are made to show the desire and the intention to build and grow in the connection. I do see this taking time, as I do see where both you and this person have had your experiences in your connection. You are starting over again this way, completely different, and you know what? That is okay, darling. There are so many people out there. I've had lots that have come to me personally that have told me that they are starting over and it's a journey, but that they have never been happier with their person again, and they're glad that they allowed time to be time, and they continue to focus on themselves, and now being in the more authentic version of themselves that they are able to actually not only give and receive the love with the person that they have these feelings for, but they are able to allow themselves to really enjoy and experience them without fear, etc. And I see this for both you and this person once the two of you come out of these conflicting thoughts and what potentially could be, and if there's anything that maybe you should be a little bit mindful of. Is there maybe something that you said too much or not enough, etc.? Something about letting things go too easily feels significant. Here's what I say to that. As long as you feel as though you have openly expressed yourself head and heart, and you have done so in a way that clearly communicates and allows for your person to respond and react openly, and you both find peace and comfort with what was said and how it was said, etc. If you choose to let it go and that only takes one business day, then fabulous. Sometimes that may take a little bit longer, and it just depends. There's definitely time and comfort and confidence that builds trust and belief, but oftentimes I find that those feelings that we've kept in our heart to the left and the back there a little bit really help you to make that a little bit easier once things get started, and then you can start kind of pulling them out of your heart. Like, you ever see one of those mimes and they just keep pulling the the handkerchiefs out, or whatever it is that they are. And I'm just thinking about that being the feelings. And the next thing you know, you're like, and this feeling, and you're remembering all the feelings that the two of you have shared. And it just creates a lot of comfort in the connection. Now, the devil is coming out here. So I do see where both you and this person have had a lot of underlying, more kind of, I don't even want to call them necessarily fears. They're almost like thoughts that are just very tempting that could easily persuade you into a fear, although I'm seeing this as more as a self-defense sort of energy in this devil energy. It's almost as if you are using fears from the past in order to help yourself feel comfortable to move forward in the future, saying, this is something that I'm afraid of because I experienced it here, and here, etc., and not applying it to your connection. So I am just seeing this devil energy as really being more so a reality to the awareness that how much fear has held this connection back on both ends, and something that I do see both you and this person actively working towards as you move forward, remembering that The two of you are with each other, not another, you know? And there is comfort, there is security and things that will be grown in the time the more that the two of you openly allow each other to express and share the feelings that you are having for each other. Let's see if I can get you some final energy here out. Just give you a little closing message. So, the Queen of Wands is coming out with the Seven of Pentacles. So, I would say as of right now, this to me is looking like this is still a little fresh with this connection kind of really beginning. So, I would say give it about a week. I would say a week, 7 days, I would say. And this Queen of Wands energy to really just explore, be, magnetic, passionate, energetic, creative, allow yourself to really be a part of this connection and the communication that's going to support the roots that you have planted with this person. Okay. I can see where there is what looks to me like a little bit of hope that this will happen a lot quicker, as the two of you have had, these seeds planted a long time ago. These roots have been watered throughout time. They're already well grown and established, and they've already spread deep, and you're already seeing some growth between the two of you each time you communicate, where you can see that your connection has matured, has begun to feel stable. So I am seeing where over this week, the two of you really coming back together, it does feel very significant to help support that, to focus on the mindset that says we know that we already have something started. We're not necessarily starting from square one together. We're sort of remembering it and continuing to implement everything into each square moving forward. So it's not necessarily completely invalidating where you've been. It's just not allowing yourselves to completely forget all that you already have grown. That's really helped to overall create this balance in your connection between how the two of you are feeling, finding peace with your feelings and with each other and with the past of your connection, allowing yourselves to enjoy and embrace your present with hopes for your future as the two of you reconcile and restore hope for your connection.